Good evening and happy Saturday. If you are seeing this portion of the video, you must be watching it on YouTube. Welcome, my name's Anna and I am the owner and operator of the Shimmer Shack. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be trying to upload more videos more regularly. So tonight is based on the beautiful inks from Shekeli Resin. So these are inks down under. There's an Australian ink that has just been released. Has she asked me to do this live? No. Does she know I'm doing this live? No. But we're going to have some fun and we're going to have a play. Anywho. So, let's get stuck in. So tonight I will be playing with some molds that I have here and testing, I don't know where he is, testing how they turn out in resin in molds. So I've seen other creators like Honey Tea Designs use these inks on tumblers, as in your resin epoxy tumblers, which is great, and they came up super duper vibrantly. They're beautiful cups. I highly recommend looking her up on TikTok, as I do our beautiful Pip from Shekeli Resin. So if you're here and you're watching, welcome. I'm going to get stuck into this. I do look down a lot. I do apologise if I don't see your comments, because I'm pretty hopeless at that. But let's get into it. So Phoenix has asked me to make her a feather dish. We have a frog mould, and I also have a mould that I have poured. It's already got the dome in it from our opal snow globe frogs, that I'm going to try and do something in here with the ink. So I'm very excited for that. Welcome in, everybody. I can see a couple of you have sent gifts. Thank you. Absolutely appreciate it. Never expected, guys. I do prefer you to go and spend your hard-earned money, especially in this economy, on something for yourselves. But if you do spend it on me, thank you very much. So, as I said, we've got the Shekeli Resin Inks. I have linked them in my bio through my link tree. Those of you that were here for the last live, you already know that. But I don't know what colours we are going to use. So it's all going to be fun and games. So you say, Phoenix has already said pink. So we have Flaming Galah, which I think is going to be my favourite pink. Not going to lie, I haven't actually opened and tested these guys, but I've seen them in use. They're absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to get stuck into it. And we have Waratah.
Do pink and yellow.
Pink and yellow. So yellow is Canola Field, which I'm very excited about. And then we have Blue Bottle, and I want to use
Isn't that like a jellyfish?
Jacaranda and Patterson's Curse today as well.
That's a flower, isn't it?
What?
Patterson's Curse.
It is. So the way I'm going to do it is just a little bit different to the way that you see most people use alcohol inks. I'm just going to sit these off to the side.
I'll take them.
Don't forget the piece of paper so we know which one it is.
Can I just
Hey Amos, how are you, beautiful?
How did you get that on the top?
Actually, what I might do is jump into my other TikTok and put this phone down, because I can't see the...
Mum, I'm just... Mum.
Yes.
Thank
you. And watch this, because I can't see the comments up there, beautiful.
Alright, here's a new trend alert for
Tone it down, Anna.
Oh, Mum.
So as I said in the beginning, before anyone joined, guys, kids are going to come and go, so I do apologise for that. Beautiful. I'm going to go in.
Sorry.
I can read your comments.
Does this go with this?
Yes.
She's lucky. That's really gorgeous.
I know. It's a nice one. She was the first one to buy a frog, so... I know! You can't see it all, but it's like 4 meters of glitter wall. There's a lot of glitter there. Alright, so first up we are going to pour some resin. So I've got the eyes already in our little froggy.
There's...
Thank you. We have our dome already created in our frog. We have our tray. But first I'm going to make up some resin, because to me it's important to let it sit so that the bubbles rise. Thank you. I'm actually going to change it up this year Everything is changing behind me this year. I'm got some things I'm working on. Alright, hopefully we don't run out of resin tonight. That would be nice.
Didn't really get the other bottles.
No. Welcome in, everybody. Feel free to say hi. I don't bite much. Much.
They're just over here on the school desks.
Yep.
Oh, that goes with that one too, doesn't it?
Yes. Alright. I'm down low tonight, which is going to be really hard for me because I've got this up here. Because I want you all to go and sell pip out of ink. If you work with alcohol ink in any way, shape or form, jump over and grab them. You will not be disappointed. So we're going to mix this one up. Hey Julie, how are you? Beautiful. I can see you tapping away down there.
Okay, I'm going to bed now.
Going to bed? No,
Love you.
baby.
If you need my help, you can message me and I'll come out and help you.
Okay. Hi Shelby. God, she's a beautiful kid. Alright, so we have 60 mils here. Like I said, I will be doing this a little bit different to the way most people use alcohol inks, but also the same way a lot of people use them. I'm really good, thanks Julie. I need to get in contact with you. Are we still friends on Facebook? I have a lot of fucking crochet hooks here for you. That's fantastic. We're using her inks tonight. So unless she's snuck in, she has no idea that I'm actually doing this live. She hasn't asked me to promote her inks. She hasn't asked me to do a live, nothing. I just believe in this woman so freaking much. She is a beautiful human being. Okay, so I'm trying to decide which one I think I want to start with. I think we're going to go with these ones. So we will need a sinker ink for the frog molds because I have been asked to show how I did this ink effect. So it's very 3D, you can, but it's not thick enough for you to see properly on screen. So I have been asked to show how I did this. So I am going to do it in those frog molds so that everyone can see it. So without any further ado, let's bust open a bottle. So I'm going to go with Patterson's Curse. So I'm going to go with blues, purples, pinks, because they're my favorite. I love using them. And then we're going to pour the resin into it. Does that make sense? So we're going to go in with, I need to move myself away. Look at my mug. I made this one and I fucking love it. Okay, put you over there. So what I love about these so much is that the names, like mint gumdrop. We've got Daintree, we've got green tree frog, redback, opal flash. The white is Opera House, like you can't go wrong. We don't need the white, but it does have a ball in it. So this could potentially be, and I haven't asked Pip, I've forgotten, so excuse me if I'm wrong. I unmolded a lizard. It's over on the other side. We can make an ink lizard tonight. That's easy. Which tells me it's a heavier ink, which is amazing because it means we can use it as a sinker white as well, which I will explain when we do the frogs because it's a little bit different. Normally I would use one that is specifically branded as a sinker ink or a paste. So or a paste, because it's heavier, so it'll push the color down into the clear resin. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted then. Off on with the pixies. So it'll push the color of the ink down through the resin when you drop it on a clear resin, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I am really not fucking good at tutorials. I'm going to put that out there. That is why I used to have a Laura. Laura would do it for me. But what we're going to do, we're going to go in with Mint Gumdrop, Bondi Splash. I want to use Patterson's Curse because I am a purple girl through and through. And I couldn't decide between it and Jacaranda. And Warrant, Flaming Galah. It's the other one I want to use. So all I'm going to do, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I need to work on lighting in here because it's all behind me, unfortunately. Is we're going to drop a few drops around like so. And then hope they don't mix too much when we drop the other colours in. So the purple's gone right down into the butt of that one. Then we'll go in with some Bondi Splash. Now, if at any point you want to re-watch this, I do post all of our lives commencing from this year on YouTube. The link is up above if you want to get involved so that you can remember colours and whatever else. I am going to put a little bit of white, sort of try and get it in between the colours. Yes, this will be a really good sinker ink. I can already see how much heavier it is. So if you work with resin and you know what a sinker ink is, this one will be really, really good. I am also going to pull out a little heart mold that I have, and we're going to do some stuff in UV resin so that you can actually see at the end how they've turned out in UV resin. So UV resin is very different to a two-part epoxy resin. So we'll get to see some final products tonight. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my resin and I'm going to tip it down the center so it goes down both sides. And it is going to spread that beautiful ink out into, as you can see down here, into the mold, take on the color and clear it out just a little bit. Now, that is going to need a bit more clear. So 60 ml isn't quite enough for this mold. But that's okay. We'll make up a little bit more. I don't have my permanent marker, so I haven't marked this cup. I'll wait for it to settle and then I'll go in and use it again. I can unmold them tomorrow night. They won't be as hard as a rock, but I should be able to. I will have the heater on tonight, which will help with the curing process because it's cold here. So I'll either be live, we'll see how they go. I'll either be live tomorrow night or Monday night to demold these. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. So I don't know how much of it you can see. Thank you for the follow. What does it say? Oh, rewatch. Ah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's why I made the YouTube. Like, so many of the girls in WA just, they can't be here the times I can be, if that makes sense. So, you know, by the time it's 9 o'clock there, it's midnight over this side of the country. Makes it very difficult, but they get very upset. So I thought, well, this year we'll just make a YouTube channel and we'll post it all over there. You can see the whole table. Good. Are the colours showing what you can see? I might actually put a few more colours in over the top and see what happens. We won't put any blue though, because there's a lot of blue coming back up. Thank you for the follow. That's that beautiful Bondi and mint gumdrop coming through. Okay. Got that all mixed up. I'm on my beautiful pool tile. Can't get any ink all over it. There's ink down here. But I've got baking paper down, so that's okay. I'm sure he'll forgive me. You'll make some champagne glasses. Can't go wrong with that. Alright. Then I'll just pop a little tiny little bit of white through it. Oh my god! Hello, my love! How are you, beautiful? I know, it's been a while. It's been a while. I've been very hit and miss, even though I said you wouldn't be able to get rid of my face. But I have a really good excuse, especially last night we went and saw Ed Sheeran. Isn't that a good excuse? Okay, the other purple. And then we'll tip white on top and see what happens. I mean, clear on top. So I do have my phone down here. There is a little bit of a lag between that one and that one. But I do have my phone down here for comments, guys, as these are coming in. Okay, so that one is now full. She is full. We just need to let the ink work her magic. And I'm going to spread it just a little bit because I can't help myself. I have to touch things. The way that white's coming through, it's actually floating, which is odd. But anywho, we have some beautiful colours in there. We can also give it a bit of a, to shift the inks around a little bit, which means I will indubitably make a mess. There we go. Just wipe that up just a smidgen. Wouldn't be a me live without it. Okay, so now, sorry, I'm missing comments. No, that's okay, beautiful. No, this is a trinket tray that Phoenix is, so Phoenix is my 15-year-old daughter. She will be sweet 16 in a couple of weeks. She has not opened your gift, Sam. She has not opened it. It is sitting in my cupboard. She comes into my room every now and again and goes, "Can I open it?" And I go, "It's not your birthday yet." She goes, "Okay, Mum." She has not opened it. And Ed was friggin' amazing. That was my first ever concert. I've never been to one before. It's partly Jay's fault that I actually went because he told me how epic it would be. I wasn't originally going to go. Sorry for the noise. I wasn't originally going to go because I don't do crowds and I don't do noise. I hate them both. But he told me I had to go. It would be an experience I'll never forget. And as per usual, don't tell him I said this, but he was right. Okay, I've just got to get this over. I'm on a pool tile and I really don't want to ruin it. So we've just made a little mould. It is down here. It is a feather trinket tray, but tonight we are exclusively using the Shekeli inks down under. If you use resin or work with alcohol inks in any way, shape, or we can see the vibrancy here, click the link in my bio, scroll down to Shekeli Resin. It will take you straight to the ink page. Run, don't walk. They're selling out really, really fast. You need them in your life. Oh, thank you for the gifts, guys. Please go and spend your hard-earned money on other things. Don't spend it on me. Unless you're buying glitter or something I've made. Okay. Alcohol spray. Or on Pits Inks. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some of the resin off my hands. We're in for a night, guys. We're in for a night. Oh, thank you, beautiful. I can't see the comments down here. I have my other phone down here purely because these are so far away. So it can be a bit hard to read. And I'm not in my normal chair, so everything's lower, so I'm knocking everything. But we'll get there. We're going to have a good night. We are going to have a good night. So the mould we just made with Pits Inks, let's see if I can pick it up. I probably shouldn't even try, given my luck. Is this one. I'm going to put it down before I spill more. So what we did was we dropped the inks in, poured the clear resin. Who did you meet? Who did you meet? It is fucking exciting when that happens. I have a lady who, I don't think she's in here, has been known to travel hours upon hours upon hours to peruse my glitter walls and buy in person. I've met a couple of girls from TikTok that are, or not just TikTok. But I've met a few of the girls over the years and it's very fucking exciting. I have a list a mile long of places I have to visit, but that's okay. Pete and I want to travel, so everyone's sort of just gone, come to my house, come here, come there. I'm just going to see if I can lift this tile a little bit. There we go. So I don't get resin on my hands. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to make up more resin. Look how much I've got left. That's just from our frog launch. Alright. Make up another 30. So we've got a lizard. We're going to make a lizard because we were asked to. We're doing everything with inks tonight. There is nothing... There is nothing else we're going to use. This live is purely for Pip. I want to put it on YouTube for her, for you guys to go back and rewatch and remember what the colours are, all that sort of jazz. If you are not following Shekeli Resin, please find her. Her handle is in the thingy up there, which after 4 years on TikTok, I worked out how to do. Round of applause for me. So very excited about that. Very, very excited. So I was very proud of myself when I worked that out. Oh, wow. You should have gone and said hi. Thanks, Amy. That would have been, you see, I've had a few people, it's happened to me a couple of times and I never tell anyone about it, but I always get, you're that chick off TikTok, because before, like, for years, and some of you will know this, my little, at the beginning of every video, I used to go, hey, my little honeybees. And they'd be like, you're the honeybee lady. Now you're the glitter gremlins. So I've had a few people say it to me and come up and say hi and stuff. Just do it. Honestly, just do it. I can officially not post this on TikTok as safe for children, can I? Yeah, so much glitter. All right, so the next one I think I want to do is this one. So in this one, we already have clear resin, okay? His eyes are in there. The dome has been created. What we're going to do is we're going to fill it with this resin that we've got sitting here. And then we're going to do the ink work. Thanks, Amy. I really appreciate it. I don't like playing games, especially when I'm trying to do something for somebody else. Bit selfish of people. Okay, so we've got about that much from the top, okay? Let's see if I can show you. So we've got about yay much, okay? Then we're going to get our colours. Does anybody have Pips inks? I need to know. Oh, really? That would have been cool. Okay, I am now the ripe old age of 39. I will be 40 in September. When I was 18, I met the McLeod's Daughters cast and quite a few from Home and Away. I worked at a little service station in Bulahdelah and they all came through travelling. So I was very lucky that I got to meet them. But yes, my cousin's best friend is Seb from Home and Away's best friend. So that was fun. Have been for a very, like, since they were this big. Okay, so what colours do we think? Give me 3 colours that go together. 3. And then I have to hit them with a white too. Hello, beautiful. I did get your message. You took me by surprise. As a newbie, you just popped up and went, hi, how you going? Let's do this. So, we will talk. I'm just too exhausted. I got home at 4 o'clock this morning. So, whilst we're picking colours, I'm going to see how this white is going to play for us. Yes, they're all 50 gram. There's a lot there. Some of the girls will tell you there is a lot there. So I want to see how this white goes. I do not like no, they're polyester. Biodegradable will be out by the end of the year, but it is something that I'm working on with a supplier for the right things. So I will not even give a time frame except sometime this year. Pink, blue, purple. Let's do this, girlfriend. Oh, I love how that's mixed. That's beautiful. This is exciting. Okay, so what do we say? Pink, purple, blue. So we have blue bottle. Okay, Sam. Purple, orange, blue. Do they mix well together? We do need 2, 3. Hold on to that thought, Amy. Which one do you want? So we've got Jacaranda and Patterson's Curse. Waiting for Sam. Patterson's, let's do this. Thank you, ladies. Really appreciate it. I don't want to have to do too much editing. This is why, exactly why, you've got to jump over and subscribe to YouTube, because it's exactly why I'm leaving. Exactly why. You've never used Sam. I was nearly going to go, Samantha. You need to. This, exactly what I'm doing right now, would look amazing in your molds. Okay, so we're going in with Jacaranda first. Can we see properly, or do I need to tilt this down further? Let me know. Let me know. Right, both of you, get on to Shekeli Resin. Her link is in my link tree, in my bio. Buy the fucking box. Then we can do a workshop, as in a phone call, and I can teach you both how to do it. But you got to buy the inks. Okay. You just won't see me, and that's okay, because we're not here for me. We're here for the beautiful inks. Okay, we ready? So, we have Jacaranda. This one. Is that better? Let me know when it's better. Tilt down a little. The comments are covering your mold. Yeah, yous are both in trouble. Go and buy the box. Next time, when it gets, I'm working 6 days this week, but next time I have a day off, we will do a phone call and I will teach you how to use them. That's good? Beautiful. So all we're going to do is drop in the colours, okay? Then we're going to go in with the blue. And we're going to sort of go on the lines to separate them back out just a little bit. Okay. And then in with the pink. Just get over there and buy the inks, ladies. Get over there. Do it. This one's quite bright. Might go in with water. Okay, right. So we've got our 4 drops of each colour in. Then we're going to go in with the white. So the idea of the white is that it is heavier than the inks. So it's going to push the colour down. Does it go see-through once it sets? No, so what it's going to do is it's going to push the colours down into the ink, into the clear resin. So we'll go over it like that. And you can see, hopefully, that the white disappears. And that's it pushing the colour down. So sometimes it comes out looking like fluffy clouds. I don't have the kids' lizards that we did with the ink. Let me see if it's going to show you. I don't think you'll be able to see it. Okay, so it pushes it down. And then, because, you know, I'm an idiot, I forgot to buy toothpicks. So tonight, we're using kebab skewers. We are going to dip it in. We are not going to touch the bottom of the mould. We are just going to go in and do this. So they're just going to put the pattern about halfway down the resin. Now, given that this is a dome, it's a little bit hard to judge. Let's get the paper towel back. And then we're going to go back the other way. Okay. So, remember how I said I did not fill this mould? It does, yeah. So without the white, it will. It'll definitely be a transparency. But remember how I said I didn't fill the mould? I'm also going to go back in with the clear. But what I like to do with the clear is I'm actually going to pour a little bit into here. I don't need much at all. So I will squeeze the cup. And as I'm filling it, all I want to do is a very thin, it's going to help push it down. Until we've filled it. Can you see it's starting to change on the top? Can you see that change that made, or is it too far away? So without the white, it will 110% go transparent. What you should get, actually, I don't think you saw it, Sam. I'm actually going to stand up and show you what we are actually doing. You may have seen it on one of the videos, but you may not have. I actually don't think I posted the one in the sun yet. So this is what we're doing. So what you can't see, because it's not very deep, is the depth. How you've got some clear here, and then under the layers it's got colour, but you've got white at the top, that sort of thing. So that's exactly how I did this. But obviously this is a bit different because it's a flat mould. Right? Guys, if you saw this and love it, it is on the website. So that is exactly what we're doing tonight, is creating that effect. Thank you. It is very pretty. I love it. I'm just going to get a drink, which means moving you guys a little bit. Thank you for all the likes, guys. I appreciate you. Let me see. So these are sitting on a pasta machine box at the moment because I haven't pulled my polymer clay out in years, and I threw my old one out and I have a brand new one sitting there. Let me see if I can bring this forward. I've just dipped that in the resin. Well done, Anna. Okay, how is that with the comments? That's awesome. We have the field days coming up in July. So the kids were asking me if I'm going to do that this year. I've never done it. It's like between $300 and $600 for a stand for, I want to say 4 days. Just want to clean this up a little bit. So that'll be fun. The kids were like, you should do it, Mum, you should do it. I probably should, but I never have. So we have our little froggy. So you can see, because I've filled it, it's a little bit hard, but you can see the colours there and how beautiful and vibrant they are. So I'm going to push him up here. You might actually still be able to see him. It is a very pretty mix, isn't it? So essentially what should happen, and obviously it changes with every project that you do, is it should look like it's dripping through the resin and sort of like a cloud on the other side, but in those sorts of colors, if that makes sense. So that's what should happen. That one I will not be able to demold until probably Tuesday for that one, because I have to put a base color on it. So when that cures, what we've done essentially is the dome that I put the opals in. So these are the opal frogs, right? And yes, they have bubbles in them because guess what? Opal holds air. So the bit that's got the opals in it in there is what we've filled with the ink there. So it still needs the equivalent to the black on it, okay? But they're our opal frogs. Yes, so it's like a snow globe solution, and it's moving around. I'll give you a better look. Tiff actually grabbed one, so I've got to post it out to her. So they move around. There is a dome in the resin for the opals. And they've got pretty little eyes. Thank you. I freaking love them. And they are on the website, guys, but if they don't sell, they're already sold. I've just got to make as many as I freaking can and send them up north. They will sell in July. Like, I have an order for like 30 of them to send up. So I dropped a couple on the website to see if anybody wanted them. Tiff snapped it up. I'll show you Tiff's. Tiff snapped one up. The little gecko, who is a bit cute as well. So he's going out probably tomorrow. I just have to take his photos and put him on the website as an example, because, you know, it's what we do. I'm just trying to get... You can do that in your earrings too, my love. Your resin earrings. What did I miss? The me either. What did I miss? Yeah, you fucking could. Oops, I slid out. Yeah, you could, Amy. The frogs would be a bit... The frogs maybe not, but the rest of it you 100% can. I had to make other things to make the frogs come to life, if that makes sense. Hey, beautiful, how are you? I'm not that talented, I just feel like... Honey, we need to have phone conversations. We do, because there is so much that you could do. All right, so moving on to the next one, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but in a deeper one. So we're going to do this guy, which is the gecko. And I had a frog mold here somewhere. Where did it go? Where did it go? I mean, I have 6 of them, but I had one here somewhere. So, are we ready? This stuff, Amy, I've been around the block since about 2018 teaching all of this sort of stuff. The only thing I don't teach is my frogs and my crochet hooks. The rest of it, you can ask me anything you like. Absolutely anything you like. And I will teach you how to make it. The only thing I get in trouble for with teaching is that I don't charge for my time. And I won't. But that's a different story. And that's from my business coaches. Not from... anyone I know, if that makes sense. I'm just going to pop you guys over here. out of respect, you do not want to learn. Honestly, I've got a group of 3,500 people that will see this video to learn. Don't take it. Don't feel like you're insulting me. All right, so we're going into our lizard. Now with our lizard, I like to go up to about his legs and then put a solid colour underneath. That's just me. That's the way I like to do it. You could go all the way up. It's totally up to you. I'm good, thank you, darling. I'm fucking tired as shit, but I'm good. I am really good. We had the time of our lives last night. Everyone is incredible. Everyone's already in bed. It's 9:30. They've been in bed for about an hour. So, you know, all good fun. The kids can't talk from all the screaming they did last night. But that's a good thing. The in-laws kept the twins for another night so everyone could get a good night's sleep. Amy, orange, what and what? We're going to do that lizard. So we've got Horizon. Ooh, Arvo Glow. Which one do you like? They look very similar on the screen, actually. They're not. Not how to make epoxy. I can't because I don't make epoxy. I'd buy that. But the stuff that most of the stuff, I won't say everything, but most of the stuff I do, I am more than happy to teach. Where are you, Amy? I'm just scrolling back up to see if I can see those colours. Oh, hang on. Yes. All of my videos are reposted on YouTube. Eventually we will be exclusively there because I'm sick of idiots on TikTok. I am over it. Purple, orange, blue. Purple. Beautiful. We're going to use Jacaranda this time because we used that one. I'm going to go with Horizon and blue. Blue bottle. Is there another blue? I thought there was another blue. I must be mistaken. We're going to use Bondi Splash just to sort of keep it around the same sort of tone. Is that the word I'm looking for? Tone. Hey, Coral. Hey, Jill. How are we, lovelies? Jill, with your hooks, my darling, I'm waiting for some stuff to come to print the images onto. It's been ordered. They were closed extended time over Christmas, so hopefully it'll be here next week. But just a little update for you while I've got 30 seconds if you're still here. I'm good, thanks, Coral. I'm fucking tired. Very tired, but I'm good, like so good. Thank you for all the likes, guys, the gifts and everything else. I do truly appreciate it. For those of you who have just come in, tonight we are featuring none other than Shekeli Resin's Down Under alcohol inks. I have her handle posted up there. I have linked them in my link tree, which if you watched the last live, you already knew that. And her website is up there as well. Run, don't walk. These guys are selling out a lot quicker than anybody ever expected. So, now, going back to this. We are testing these in... Yeah, I'm hiding because this one's not about me. This one's about Pip. 20. And they're, yeah, 20 pack and they're 20 mil. So, very important point, actually, that I will make. Doesn't say it on the bottle. Yes, it does. These, so this is Pinata, right? The best of the best. The, you know, whatever. These are shitting on them, I will tell you that for nothing. But that's 14 mil, that's 20 mil. You know which one you're getting more bang for your buck, right? So, definitely Shekeli Resin. You're getting a lot more bang for your buck, and these colours, as you can see, freaking incredible. Fucking incredible. Alright, so we have Bondi Splash. We are going to drop in here, like so. Purchase what, my dear? 20 mils, yep, got that. I've missed something, Amy. I'm so sorry, darling. Okay, we have purple. So we are going in with it. And then orange. Oh, the gecko, yeah, no worries. I'll put him on the website when he's done and let you know. Then we're going in with orange. We'll see how he turns out first. Yes, I'm making more cute geckos. Not the same as your one. Your one's here. Not exactly the same as your one, but we are doing a live exclusively for Pips Inks tonight. And guys, I'm going to tell you, does she know I'm doing this? No. Did she ask me to do this? No. She has no idea. Okay, and then we're going in with the white. What colour would you like as a backing? Would you like it white, or do you just want me to fill in with clear and see what happens? Because if you're going to take him home, you don't. You just wing it, sweetie. Not heaps, because you don't want it to take over. But the other thing is, if your mould's clear, you can see, sort of. I just can't hold it up and show you, if that makes sense. You can sort of see when it's starting to pull down. But me, I just wing it, honestly. Because it's going to give you different shades of every colour as well as the white hits it. Okay. Then we're going to get our little toothpick. Our toothpick. And we're going to go in. The pattern you do is totally up to you. Do not touch the bottom. Just about maybe 20 to 30% depth. So to give you an idea, that's how deep we went into the mould, right? Could probably go a little bit deeper, but I don't know that I want to, because I go over it with clear again. So again, oh, hang on, I've got a puzzle piece, guys. Well, I've got resin all over my hands. It's exactly what I need. Okay, where was I? So again, with the clear, wear gloves, do all your PPP, all that shit. Do as I say, not as I do. Squeeze it. Hey, Kimmy, how are you, beautiful? And I just like a very thin drizzle and go in just to help it push it down a little bit. And that's it. That is it. That's all I do. I'm very, very good, thank you, darling. I'm back in my happy place doing a little bit of crafting. All those good things. So alcohol spray, guys. He doesn't actually look too bad on the screen, does he? Totally fascinated right now. Honestly, I've got to teach you how to do it. You will love it. You will love it. The patterns that you can create. I just want to try and get some down into the head. Because the head goes that much further, if that makes sense. Like the mold stops here and I'm touching his nose, so. But we'll see what happens. No live for you tonight. Whoopsies. Okay. So, we're going to do exactly the same with the frog. And I'm hoping, that by doing a deeper one, when we demold these, it will show you more of the effect. So that is the goal behind this one, is to get really deep puffs of cloud. If you scroll back a little bit and you saw the geckos that I did for the kids, that's exactly what this is. So that's the idea behind it, if that makes sense. Okay, now full of drink in my beautiful HD Carlton cup. Okay, we need to make up resin. These fuckers take like 200 mils of resin, so we're gonna need a bit. And you'll notice that I still have 2 little bits there. That resin's a little bit harder. So it'll be heavier. Do you know what I mean? Like it's thicker. So when we drop the inks into this one, it should push them down really nicely. There must be someone playing. Absolutely. I'm making... Claire's not here, is she? But you all know Claire. I'm doing one for Claire. Lights out. Shh. I need to edit that off the video in case she does watch YouTube. But I'm doing Lights Out, the trilogy. And I'm doing one book cover either side. But shh. Don't tell her. I have the powders. I'm tossing up whether I should make the eyes glow. What do you think? I have the glow powder to do it. I'm just trying to work out if I should. Yes, glow. I need to put them on the website, Sam. I have fucking boxes and boxes and boxes of them. Well, I figured it's because Lights Out is her favourite book, you know, and now they're making it into a Netflix series, and now the 3rd one's due for release. It's probably a really good time to make one, right? Hey Tan, I didn't see you sneak in. I thought you took off. Okay, are we ready? Pink, yellow and purple are her favourite colours, but for that, not sure. I've already got the, I can't change the colours because of the theme, if that makes sense. All right. So we're about half full. Ish. Okay. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Freaking loved every second of it. I think Candace was going to cry at one point. So I was thinking to go themed, it wouldn't go. What? You confused me there, darling. So I have those colours in glow. So I have a white to red, a white to green, a white to blue, if that makes sense. So that's what I was... Honey, I've been doing this so long that, you know, I never do. Do as I say, not as I do. That's me as a teacher. That's me as a teacher. But I promise I'll try and do better next time. I can't put them on now because I'm a little bit sticky. Let's get some colours out that we don't normally use. Let's get some odd ones out. Sorry guys, you can probably hear my phone vibrating there. I have a chat that's going haywire at the moment. The green. Do we want green and red together? Does green and red go together with gloves? Because my body hates resin. I've got a red. Oh, there's an idea. I am going to try, and I don't know if this will work. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I have no idea if this will work because I've never done it with a metallic ink. But we're going to try red, black, and silver. So we're going to try Tin Roof, which, as you can hear, has a little ball in it. We're going to try Blowfly and Redback. Which means I'm not going to put the white in because that will send it to a pink and a grey, and I specifically want, in this one, I specifically want the black, the red, and the silver. So we're going to tip this one in. And then I will drizzle with the clear. All right. You're going to order ink? Whoop whoop! Love that. The good thing about inking resin, girls, just saying, it pops your bubbles as it sinks. Just saying. Right, so I'm putting heaps of red in because I want it to go through that black. Okay. I wish you could see it the way I can see it. Oh, it's not too bad, but it's like that really like dark reddy rose over the black and then nice red petals look. Sam, have you ordered your inks yet? Has that unsettled enough yet? Ribbit. ribbit. So if you're new here and you haven't seen me before, these are not my inks. These belong to a friend who has brought them into the country recently. And she has worked on them, I'm not even kidding, it was like 2022 or something, like really early on that I heard that she was going to start doing these. So she's been working on them for a long time to perfect them and get them right. These weren't a last minute chuck together sort of thing. And we are here supporting our small business. And if you want to see the rest that we've done up here come together tonight, we'll be on YouTube. So just find me on YouTube. All of the links are in my bio. So even at the end of the live, if you decide, yep, no, I have to get these, the link is in my bio. Drop some more black in. See how it's sinking? Pushing the other colors in. It actually looks like it's sinking really freaking well, to be honest. All right, so then we're going to lace with our, you can see how that's not as runny anymore. So we're going to lace through with this one. We cannot get up under his chin, unfortunately. That is a downside of this mould. Oh, I hope this works. Yeah, me too. I'm so excited. I'm like sitting here going, oh, I hope this works. I really do. So I reckon if we aim for, so I'll have to finish pouring these in the morning. Then I'm at work on Monday. Sam, what are your movements Monday night? Okay, Tuesday night. I will wait for you, darling. I'm at work all week during the week, so I mean during the day. Words, Anna, words. Till 9:30. That's 10:30 my time, isn't it? Okay, Tuesday night. Book it in. Tuesday night we will come live and we will demold these. Sound like a plan? All right, so now we're going to go in. I'm going to try and get under here because we can't get the clear up there. Going to go like so. And then we're going to go up and down. Going to go up through his leg. I don't know, do you reckon I should pour more clear and just make him very full? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I should top him up with clear now. Yay! You will love it. You will love it. And you've got me in your back pocket. You can ring me anytime. Like, you are quite literally one of 3 people who actually have my phone number. From outside of me ordering from your website. You have me in your back pocket. You will be fine. I think I'm going to fill him. Yay! I am so happy to hear that, Sam and Amy. I'm so glad. We can have 3 ways and learn how to use them. And I mean that in the least crude way possible. I'm going to fill him up. I left a note and said you sent me. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so we'll finish this one off and then we'll leave them for the night. Well, when I say for the night, you know I mean until Tuesday. So I'm going to have to pour a backing onto this one. And I'm almost thinking I'll do like a really light purple. Yeah, absolutely you could. Absolutely you could. Fine glitters, I've known people to mix fine glitter in their epoxy and then a couple of drops, like very minimal, couple of drops of alcohol ink to give it that extra little bit of color and a little bit of flash. You feel like you're cheating on yourself. So you can do all sorts of things. Like you could quite literally put a couple of drops of alcohol ink in your resin and then little bits of holographic glitter, like fine glitter, and it'll just magnify the sparkle in the alcohol ink. So many things you can do with it. So many things. Thank you for the heart me. That's what they are, aren't they? And welcome. Thank you for the follow, and anyone else who's followed tonight, thank you for the follows, guys. Really do appreciate you being here. If you're new here, jump into my bio. You'll see my link tree. All my lives are starting this year are reposted on YouTube. So if you want to see more or have a look at these colors again, or you miss the demolding or anything like that, the videos will be up there. For years, my girls have complained that I haven't been able to do replays. We've tried doing lives in Facebook, but it sort of just went to crap over the last 2 years. The glitter looks shit. Do what I did with the first one, Amy, with your inks. So like you plot it around the mold and then tip your clearing. And I'll also send you a link to a YouTube channel who's absolutely phenomenal with it. Like she does some amazing things. And she's Aussie. Probably one of the biggest Aussie YouTube creators we've got, I think, when it comes to crafting and as such. All right. So again, I'm dividing this because we just want to fill it with tiny, tiny little we don't want to mix up the colors too much. You'll figure it out. If you've got a Google account, you've got a YouTube account. It's all linked. Okay. So tipping it up into, if you decide to get one of these molds, up into his feet, because it can be quite complicated to get it into his toes. That's fair. That's fair. Can you see the colors coming through? Like, if this works, it is going to be absolutely incredible. I actually think I'm going to drop some inks into his feet. Not that one. Not that one. So I'm going to go into his toes. Right. So Amy, essentially what I was saying with your clocks, just going to dabble it in his toes. You can see it's spreading through that foot because it's got resin in it. Then we're going to go in with the black. I actually don't know. No, I'm not going to do the black. I'm just going to do the silver. You are so fascinated. But hey, just before we do, I will tell you, getting anything, and I mean anything, from glitter to resin to inks to mica powders to anything pure black and pure red, especially red, as a supplier, is near impossible to get a true one. So the fact that she has nailed this is insane. So I'm just going to go into these toes. And then it will look a little bit different to the rest, but that's okay. We're going to go in like that. And you'll watch it. See how it takes over? Right, so now what I can do is I can get our toothpick, right, and I can drag the ink up through here. Because we're not doing deep, we're only doing scratching the surface, right? So then that way the colour will naturally spread out. The only thing you have to remember with doing this is it's going to look completely different on the other side, okay? Completely different. There's the only thing with inks and molds. You're going to think it looks great on this side, which is good, but that doesn't mean that's what it's going to look like on the other side. So now we can use this to go back in, sort of drag the colour up, if that makes sense. And my table's not 100% flat, so it won't be full. I actually have to stick a paddle pop stick under his butt. Okay. Yeah, it's like a Kinder Surprise. All right, beautiful. So also, if you decide to grab these molds from anywhere, that bit does not get filled. Okay, do not fill that. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, so I can definitely see that a lot of colour, what it looks like, I have no idea, and I will not know until we demold them together, has dropped. So hopefully we get a really, really nice pattern through it. Again, we may not, it may look like shit, but that's the risk you run with molds. But that is it. That was all I was going to do tonight. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all tonight? Don't forget to hit the follow button. More importantly, jump over to Shekeli Resin and grab your inks if you work with alcohol inks. If you have seen anything that you like tonight, feel free to send me a message. Everything except the lizard is up for sale and will be added to the website on Wednesday night. If you want to get first dibs in on it, you need to, no, Tuesday night we said, didn't we? Tuesday night. You need to be here Tuesday night because some of my things get claimed as they're demolded. Not all of them, but some of them do. We have our butterflies up on the website that are opal encapsulated. So this one is up on the website. This is me being salesy, guys. Buy my shit. We have this little guy up on the website, and we have a few frogs that don't have pictures up yet because I haven't put them up. So these are opal frogs. Your opal will swim around in your frog. That one is spoken for though. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will be back on Tuesday night. Please keep an eye on my stories for a time because I don't know what time I will be live. Is there a solution? I'm the frogs. That doesn't make sense, darling. I do have a solution in the frogs. However, I do not share how I make those. Sorry. That's not an insult. I quite literally teach everyone everything except my frogs and my crochet hooks. They're the two that I keep to myself. I actually make crochet hooks. I will show you what I mean. Anyway, any colors that you want essentially, but that's an opal one that's in the works. So we do opal encapsulated crochet hooks. I can't remember. I actually had to pull the calculator out and be a big girl for that one. And work that one out because I pay like the opal ones. I pay like $150 for 60 grams of opal. But they're the $40, $50 mark. I think they're like more towards the 50, if not, they may even be 57-ish. These ones will be priced completely different because they do not have the opal in. But as you saw, they take a lot of resin, so that's the difference. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see my ugly mug. Woohoo! Hello! How are we all? Guys, don't forget to hit the follow button if you're not already. All links are up in my link tree in the bio for the inks from Shekeli Resin and all of my glitters, artwork, and everything else in between. I'm going to love you all and leave you. Wish you all an absolutely amazing night. Thank you for all the likes, for joining, for watching. To all the girls who moderated for me tonight and got rid of all those idiots. Really do truly appreciate you all. Oh, beautiful. Let me know, Sam. Let me know. For all the tapping, all the support in every way, shape or form. This couldn't happen without you guys. Have an absolutely fantabulous night. Be bold, be beautiful, be uniquely you. And as always, may your handcuffs be fluffy and your morals be questionable. I will see you Tuesday night. Don't forget to follow so you can see the unmolding.